Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Beautiful Monday morning here in the Philippines. Looks like it's about to rain. My favorite time of the day. You're dying for love. When online dating turns to murder, you know, I've made a few videos like this before, but I don't make enough of them. I talk about how important it is to know that person that you're chatting with online, that you're falling in love with, that you're marrying, that you come over here to visit, that you move in with. It's very, very important because sometimes it could cost you your life. You know, I've got a couple of stories here that I wanted to share with you. Tragic stories, really, and I wanted to make sure that I gave both sides of this story. But an Australian gentleman, he had been chatting with a young Filipino online, and he came over here to meet her. It turns out she was 17 years old. They meet in Dipolog City. And of course, they check into the hotel. 2 days later, she's dead. He brutally murdered this young woman, beat her so bad that the coroner and even the mortician, they had problems identifying her and, putting her face back together. She was missing all of her teeth, a brain hemorrhage, which ultimately led to her death from acute respiratory failure. Now, he claims self-defense. He claims that the young lady bit his penis, and in a fit of rage, he blanked out and killed her. Well, he tried to escape. They caught him in Dumaguete, which anybody knows that's just a 3-hour ferry ride from Dipolog, which is located in Mindanao. Of course, they caught him, and he was sentenced to 40 years. There was no excuse for that, what happened. But, which we're very trusting to each other. See, this message is for Filipinos and foreigners. Be sure you know who you're chatting with on that other line, making all these sweet promises. They're making promises, you're making promises. It could cost you your life. Now, here recently in Cebu, December, by the way, less than a month ago, an American was killed by his wife and her ex-living partner. Now, what's so crazy about this really talks to what I'm saying about getting to know the people. They met online April 2023. They got married October 2023. And then they killed him December 2023. She was 30 years old. He was 72. All over an argument about money. His money, by the way. Now, he had just recently given the young lady, which is, they're married now, 100,000 pesos, but that wasn't enough. She wanted his whole pension. She told the police that he had promised her a $3.6 million house and lot and was going to help her family and give her the information to his bank account, I guess the PIN and all that. Well, when that didn't happen, she put the plan in action. Of course, he didn't know this woman. He just met in April. They end up killing him, suffocating him. What a terrible way to die. They tried to choke him to death at first. They tried a few things that didn't work because he had severe head wounds, some defense wounds on his hands, but they ended up suffocating this guy. And I'm going to put the links to these articles because I want you to read them. This isn't a game, okay? But this is what we seem to think it is. I'm going to get online and meet this beautiful woman, and live happily ever after. And she's thinking, oh, I'm going to meet this foreigner guy, the older guy. He's going to take care of me, give me a better life. Not realizing the person you're chatting with on the other side could be a murderer. Well, yeah, they ended up killing this man. And now she's being charged with parricide because they were married. And the boyfriend, who, believe it or not, it was still in the picture. They had 3 kids together. They lived together for 10 years. But we'll come over here in our haste to find love and companionship and marry women, not realizing the boyfriend's still in the picture a lot of times. You know, he just decided, hey, I'm going to step back because we can still do our thing. Hell, he's 72 years old. He's being charged with murder. And I just wanted to share these couple of stories with you. I could go on and on. A guy down in Scotland just was convicted last year and sentenced to life in prison with no parole for killing a Filipina, a young Filipina, I believe she was 25, and her 2-year-old daughter. They met on a dating site, by the way. And then, not far from here, the American kills his Filipino wife. They met online. It's no joke, man, you know, but I try to talk about real life stuff. I want to give you the real life scenario. It's not all peaches and cream over here. Yeah, it can be if you do your due diligence, if you slow down and take your time, use your common sense. But when it comes to women over here and a desire to escape poverty, we throw that out the window. We're in a rush. And sometimes it costs you your life, man. So yeah, dying for love in the Philippines. Who are you chatting with right now? Who are you living with? Who are you married to? Can you honestly answer that question? So if in America, it's getting late. I know y'all over there watching them football games. Before you let your head hit the pillow, I hope you find somebody to help. But if you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, you see somebody in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. It's not going to put your life in jeopardy. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. I guess it's about 7:30 a.m. on a beautiful Monday morning. We always help somebody every single day. And that's not going to stop, man. People help me in my time of need. People think that all of a sudden I just showed up in the Philippines. I'm strung out, man, on crack cocaine, alcohol. And when I decided to get my life together in May of 1998, people came out of the woodwork to help me. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see y'all next time.